Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today, in this good occasion, I'd like to present about what my research that I did in English department, and the title of my research is an analysis of male and female EFL students reader response ratings based on transitivity. So in this research, I did the tools transitivity to know the reader response rating on students, and the subject that I researched at this time is male and female students. Okay, let's on to the next slide. Okay, background of study. Here I have found some backgrounds of studies. First, from Thyssen, that reader response criticism focuses on readers' response to literary texts. Many new students of critical theory are relieved and happy when they get to the unit of reader response criticism, perhaps because they enjoy the idea that their responses are important enough to become the focus of literary interpretation. So why here I choose the reader response? Because many new students of critical theory are enjoying when they are given by reader response criticism. There are several previous studies of transitivity in reading or reader response. First is transitivity analysis that done by Mehmet 2014, and the title is Representation of Love in Widows, Enlighten and the Rose, and Bilal entitled An Analysis of the Text Thank You Ma'am, Holidays Metafunction. Holidays metafunction is also related to transitivity, and the research that is done by Rahmah, the entitled is Additional Meaning of Wedding Ceremony in Daily Malays Traditional Culture. This is a multimodal analysis. Okay, here I have some research questions. First, what is the most dominant process is used by male EFL students in writing reader response? Now here I want to find dominant process that is used by male, and the next question is what is the dominant process is used by female. So here I will find how is the female and how is the male about in used reader response. And the next question is what is the most dominant participant and circumstance is used by male and female in EFL students in writing reader response. And also the purpose of study is related to the research question, finding out the most dominant process and finding out the most dominant process in male and female, and also finding out the dominant process of participants and circumstance in writing a reader response. Next, Review of literature. Here, when we talk about reader response, and when we talk intransitivity also, uh, we have to know about the literature, about the theory of reader response. Thyssen stated that reader response criticism focuses on readers' responses to literary texts. So when we read the text, we are as a reader, we give a criticism to the text. And also, it's related to the nature of systemic functional grammar or systemic functional linguistics. And also, here, because the subject is male and female, so we have to know the nature of gender, both woman and man, because there is some difference. There are some different characteristics between male and female in writing reader response to make their criticisms. Next. Okay. And also the nature of EVL students, because the subject male and female here is EVL students, that they are studying English as foreign language. Here we have to know about the nature of EVL students. Burton stated that English is foreign language which is taught in school, often widely, but it does not play an essential role in national or social life. So it can be said that English is the second language in that country, and the English is studied or is learned by students as foreign language. And also we have to know the nature of discourse analysis. Actually, discourse is some discussion. It's bigger than the text. And also Jorgensen and Phillips said that discourse is the general idea that language is structured according to different patterns that people utterance follow when they take part in the different domain of social life. Familiar examples is being medical discourse and political discourse. So when we talk about discourse, it's not in a text but in a wider board of the text, like medical discourse, political discourse, or another word. Okay, to do this research, I choose qualitative research because this method of this research is purpose to conduct research or to conduct research in finding out the students' response, reader response in writing. Yeah, and also we use discourse analysis. Okay, data collection. To conduct this research, I choose some data collections, and the data collection that I choose is textual analysis. Textual analysis is the method communication the writer used to describe and interpret the characteristics of recorded or visual message. So here the result of students that a textual, and also after that I analyze. what is the purpose of textual analysis is to describe the content, structure, and functions of the message contained in a text. And also here I want to analyze the participants and circumstances that used by students in writing reader response. And the importance of considerations is textual analysis, including selecting the types of text to be studied, acquiring appropriate text, and determining which particular approach to employ in analyzing them. Here the steps of data analysis: selecting, determining, listing, and categorizing. And also to know about the male and